You know how many times I haven't been able to run? 2 heart surgeries, multiple knee surgeries, and after every knee surgery, they say you're not gonna run again. And I'm fine with that. There's no running up here, bro. None. This was what it was all about. That's what they lost. What if you can't run? Give a fuck? It was never about running. Why do you think I run? It's the worst thing. I hate doing it more than anything. Hence the willpower. Think about it. Every day I wake up, I don't just run a mile, 2 miles. It's the one thing I hate the most to do, and I do it like I love it. 250, 60, 70, 300-mile runs at one time, no sleep. And every step, when I get to, think about this, I get to the fucking start line, cussing at Jennifer. Why the fuck am I here? I hate this shit. After 70-some hours of running, every fucking question I ever had is answered. Every question I had is answered. I cap success. People go, what do you mean you cap success? For me to be who I am. So when I go smoke jump, I'll smoke jump 3 to 4 months out of the year, sometimes 5.
You, just for those that aren't educated about, just like give us a brief description of what smoke jumping entails.
So basically, you jump into fires, not into them, but jump by fires that people can't get to.
So out of planes and helicopters.
Right, out of planes,
fast
parachute. It's all parachuting. So you parachute out of airplanes and then you fight the fire. You and sometimes 4 other guys or maybe 8 other guys and gals, and you're putting this fire out. So I lose millions of dollars every season. It blows people's mind. Why the hell are you doing this?
And you're breathing soot.
I'm breathing soot, knees are jacked up, hitting the ground, hurting. Whatever. Talking to normal people, they'll never get it, so I don't even explain it to them. But this is why I call cap success. I'm talking financial success. For me to continue having that willpower, the second I just become a speaking monkey, travel around, speaking gigs, 12 months out of the year, put camps on, do this, put on lecture, get supplement lines, do this, write more books. I've ruined the exact thing I worked on my entire life. And while I didn't know it to the day, that something always told me, this is a very, very, very perishable skill, this willpower that you have, because I do have a willpower that I have never seen in anybody in my life. It is a haunting force that just keeps me going. And I know that that is my strength. If you have that, so that's worth every dime I've ever made in my life, is the fact that I can look a man in the eye finally and have a real conversation without going like this. Because I'm lying, or I'm a piece of shit, or I know, you know how a person, and so many people do this shit, they're talking to you on who they want to be. They're lying to you. And they walk away, I've done it so many times, walk away and they go, I can tell the truth. Why the hell can I just tell him the truth? You know how good it feels for me now to look at you in your eye, and every man and man I see. Because women won't get this. Women will not get this. Man to man, that man shit. You look another man in the eye, and you know that everything you're fucking saying is real. And it comes from a real working place, something that you earned. It's the best feeling in the world.
You can say that actually happened.
Yes.
Like I know with certainty what I'm saying actually happened.
Actually happened. Who I am and who I say I am. No more lies. No more skirting the truth. No more bullshit. And that is worth every dime I've ever made in my life. And I swear to God on that. Every dime I've ever made in my life. Building who I built. So I cap success because I know that if I ever go 12 months out of the year and don't put several, every day I'm going at it, but several months out of the year, I go right back to ground zero. Which means I'm just fucking David Goggins. No Goggins, no carry boats, fucking logs, bullshit. It's just pick up that fucking Pulaski and dig. Hey, get that fucking pump, walk down a mile, put it in the fucking water, mosquitoes beating. You're just David Goggins. You're nobody. Because that's where my growth is. That's where my growth is. That's where my willpower is. That's where it stays. That's why when I talk to you now, and what can I talk about? We don't talk this kind of passion because it ain't there. It ain't there. They're regurgitating some shit from 30 fucking years ago. I'm regurgitating shit from an hour ago. Come on, man. It's just be real. And I can't be on these podcasts. I can't talk to anybody without being real. I'll go away. I'll just go away. I can't give you what I want to give you.
Like when you go to sleep at night, when that happens, you know what you're going to do the next day? It's pre-planned?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's always the same thing.
You're not building it on the fly?
No, nothing's on the fly. Nothing. So how it works internally for me is I put it exactly how it is. I'm an artist. Every day I'm painting Mona Lisa. Every day. Yeah, but it's a different one. Not the same painting. So every day I wake up, even though I do the same thing, it takes a different way to get there. So every day in my mind, I'm going through my mind, I'm just like, and a good painter will not just paint. He needs to create. And you can't create phones and everything going around you. So you gotta block yourself off. You only do 2 podcasts in a year. You block yourself off and you're painting this thing inside. And you're going through all these different colors of paint, everything else. And you can only figure out the right painting if you spend the correct amount of time in your brain. So every single day, I'm literally going through my mind and I'm painting. I'm creating this masterpiece. And the masterpiece is always myself. But to do that, you cannot have any distractions. Because if you're talking to an artist and he's trying to think about the next painting, he can't. It's impossible to listen to you and listen to what your mind and body are telling you we must do. You don't do enough of. You don't do any of it. They don't have passion. They lack passion, drive, determination because you haven't spent time with yourself. Your mind will tell you what is next. But you haven't spent the time to go, all right, let me just figure this out. You're looking for, let me Google this, let me Google that, you're not gonna find it there because there's billions of people in this world and they're all supposed to be individuals. A pack mentality. That's why you're so fucking lost. Why am I so unique? Being exactly what the fuck I was supposed to be. I ain't follow shit. And when I did follow shit, I was like everybody else. The second I said, okay, man, hang on, dude. You don't like this, you don't like this, you don't like this. Who are you, David Goggins? Who are you supposed to be? Miraculously, all these things just, I couldn't even, the list of shit I had to do just, wham! It's like, fuck, okay. Wow. Once you sit down with yourself and say, okay, I don't want to be like Michael Jordan or Jim Brown. Both were on my birthday, so I looked at the birthday and said, oh, maybe be one of these. I can't. I'm going to be David fucking Goggins. And that looks like this. It just came, everything flooded. So every single day of my life, there's a different thing that comes up that I have to do. But no one knows what to do because everybody else is following steps. Like the Republican and Democratic parties. I'm not political.
Neither am I.
At all. For this reason. Republicans are going to vote Republican. Democrats are going to vote Democrat. You're not even a human fucking being, bro. No way all you fuckers agree to all the same fucking shit. And I know I don't. So once you figure out yourself and who you are, all the answers come. So every night, a different painting is being painted. And it's a beautiful painting for myself. Like, okay, that's it. It may look the same to most motherfuckers, but the end result is very fucking different. That's why my launch, you look at what I've done in 49 years. It's more than most people ever do in their life because they were a race car driver. That's what they did. They drove a fucking car. great. I was all kind of shit. Because that's exactly what the painting was saying to do. What the mind was saying to do. It wasn't saying just drive the cars to them, that race car driver didn't know what the fuck to do. Like, he retires from being a race car driver, and they're lost. You know, how are you still, I don't get it. You're never gonna fill your list, but you never found your list. Because it never was presented in front of you because your head was cluttered with shit. Because you never just stopped for lots of minutes. Lots of years. You said, all right, it's me and you. Let's go. Bam, right there. Right there.
Many times I haven't been able to run to hard cigarettes, misplaced can, and after every kina sugary, they say you are not going to run again, and I am fine with that. There's no running up here, bro. None. This was what was all about. That's what they lost. If you can't run, give a. It was never about running. Why do you think I run? It's the worst thing. I had doing it more than anything. Hence the willpower, think about it every day. I wake up, I don't just run a mile, 2 miles. It's the on things I had the most to do, and I do it like I love it. 250, 67 and 30 miles, 300 miles runs at one time. No sleep. In every step, when I get to think about this, I get to that start line, causing at generific why the I am have I hate this. After some hours of running, every head is answered, every questions I had this annoyed I kept. Success I don't people.